What is up, friends? So I am doing some remix work and I was like, oh man, I should just live stream this because it'll help me focus and it's more fun that way. So I am live streaming. Hello. We are working right now on some examples, getting some examples merged in because a bunch of people have submitted examples. You're awesome. Thank you. I'm currently working on the styled components example. And I've realized that we could probably do things a little bit differently and have a nicer experience. And so I'm working on that right now, running into a couple issues. So yeah, that'd be sweet if you want to help me fix those. I suppose that I will pull up the YouTube live stream so I can take a look at comments. So if you want to comment on there, provided we don't end up with any people being really mean, because if we do, then I will definitely turn off comments. So please, people, be nice. And yeah, so if you have any ideas or comments or whatever, then feel free to make those comments. And yeah, and then we can make this work. One other thing that I'm going to do is I am going to, I want to do this more. I'm going to have Centered app running while we're doing the live stream, and I'm going to take all the breaks and everything. And I've got this special thing for breaks. So this is what it'll look like when we do breaks. And so yeah, you'll get to take a break too, and that'll be good. We'll just do 5-minute breaks, just like Centered does every 25 minutes. So let me share my screen. There we go. And here's Centered. I'm going to say we're working on styled components example. 25 minutes seems like a reasonable amount of time to do for that. And then also I need to figure out why the remix tests are not working for me locally. So figure out local remix tests. That'll be another thing I do. And actually there are probably a couple other merge other examples that we'll need to take a look at. That probably is like a 10-minute thing, unless they end up being really complicated, in which case I will increase that time. So let's get flowing. Oh, also, I may as well, oh, shoot. Hold on a second. Yeah, okay. I may as well also get Spotify running with some royalty-free Beats streaming music, which is always kind of fun. And if that ends up being too loud or something, then, because it should just be like subtle background music, but if it's too loud, then let me know. It should be royalty free, but I'm pretty sure I've got demonetized on stuff before. I have disabled monetization on my account, so I guess I don't care, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't end up like giving people ads and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start flow. Yes, Noah, I'm ready to dive in. Hold on a second. You probably don't hear what Noah is saying. Let me add this app to the computer sounds. Where it's centered. Boom. Sweet. So now check this out. If I go to Twitter here, and here in just a second, Noah's going to get mad at me. You should hear that.
Are you still on task?
Did you hear that?
Stay focused.
Yeah. Sweet. Okay, it works. I'll respond to Donovan later. Yeah, okay, so you'll be able to hear when Noah is like, hey, it's time to take a break or something. So that's kind of fun. Okay, great. So let's talk about how we're going to solve this question of styled components. So what we have currently is we say, hey, render everything, and then get the style sheet, and then render it all again. Well, this actually doesn't work because we render the styles right here, but the styles that we stick into context, these styles, that's a string. That's not gonna work because you can't just like stick a string in there. So yeah, so that currently doesn't work. The person who is building the example, what they did was they create their own style tag here, and then they make sure that the styles has the style tag replaced. And so it's just a string of CSS at that point. That works, except I did run into a problem, but as I was thinking about it, I was like, you know what? I actually don't like this because part of the thing is that there's like attributes on here that need to be there that like presumably they're useful for something. And so that was one thing that I was thinking, it might be better to not just get rid of the style tag altogether so we can keep these attributes. But then I was like, I've done this before, and the way that I did it was I didn't do the double render, I just did a replace. And so what we're doing now, or what I'm trying to make work, is if we're on a server render, then I just render the string styles right here, otherwise we render null. And so, by the way, don't use type of window anymore, because in Deno, window is defined. Sobbing. So yeah, use type of document to know if you're running on the server, I guess. Oh, what a sad world. Okay, but anyway, with that, now I get my styles, and then I replace the styles, that double underscore styles string, with the styles itself. And so here, if we look at, let's console log the markup. I guess I could just look at the view source, but yeah, let's just do that. It's easier. So here we end up with, yeah, style, data styled true, data styled version 533, and then we've got all of this stuff, all of our actual styles. Sweet, and then we have those things styled. But now, when I decided to live stream, I was facing this problem. It looks like the client and server are not agreeing. They're not happy with one another. For one thing that's interesting, this says data style active. So this is after JavaScript is hydrated and everything. Now it says data styled active. The styled version is the same. That doesn't change. It's going to be the same every time. But you'll notice yeah, you may not notice, but it switches from true to active. I'm not sure if that's really what we want. So here, and actually, let's do this. Let's slow this down. Oh, huh. Yeah, I guess the hydration happens really fast. What we can do, instead of slow 3G, we'll go to performance and we will throttle the CPU to 6x slowdown. So then we should be able to see that a little better. True. Yeah, things are bouncing around too fast. Yeah, I wish that I could see, because I feel like this other attribute is changing, but I don't think, yeah, I think that's it. Things do seem to bounce around a bunch. Huh. It's kind of interesting. Anyway, let's get rid of that. The fact is that our class name gets changed on the body here between the, yeah, server render. And it looks like literally every single time I refresh, this is brand new. It's different every time. Both of these are. So it's non-deterministic. That's so interesting. Huh. Why does it do that, I wonder? So there's got to be some sort of seed or something. So now I got to go learn styled components, server, rendering, figure out what they do. Simple guide to server rendering React with styled components. Somebody just asked if I'm part of the Remix team. Yes, I am. I joined Remix in November. Okay.
I believe YouTube is a distraction.
I'm not on
Can
YouTube.
it wait?
Oh, actually, technically I am. Whoops. Oh, hold it. I just realized that I am on my YouTube. I'm using the wrong account. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, here we are on the server, passing our styles. What is this HTML, client HTML?
I sense a disturbance in the force.
No, medium is fine. So, no, it's not distracting me. Okay, so, client HTML. What are they doing? Okay, so this just generates a string of HTML. And they accept the styles. Okay. And their styles come from get style tag, just like we're doing. coax styles. Yeah, coax styles. Oh, we don't need the, that's the old way. We don't need that anymore. I doubt that's gonna have an impact though. Yeah, see, every time I refresh, these cost names are different. We can't do that. Oh, I know what's going on. We need to, I think I know what's going on. No, maybe I don't. Why is it incrementing? They've got some state going on right there. It should not do that, right? Yeah, that's super strange. G169. What is that for? Yeah, okay. Let's look at their official docs. Server, side rendering, v2 plus, okay. Sorry, I'm gonna check on something really quick. Okay. Okay. Ooh, so maybe... dang it. Yeah, dang it. Okay, so this mismatch thing. Check some mismatches, deterministic ID to each styled component. Dang it. Yeah, so we won't be able to do this because, because we can't use the Babel plugin. I wish that there was a way to add like a seed or something, because we could do that. Yeah, deterministic ID. Yeah, we may just have to say you're going to get this mismatch warning in development, because it does work. Like you see, the class names are applied even if we disable JavaScript, so it's not hydrating. This will still work, so you can use it. Yeah, JavaScript. You're just gonna get this warning for every class name, basically. Dang it. Yeah. Well, there you go, CSS and JS. I wonder if there's a way to... I gotta figure out how they do that deterministic ID stuff. So probably the Babel plugin, if I can find the source for that. That will help. Holy Nikes, okay. Okay, display name and IDs is probably what I'm looking for. Get next ID. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Now, even when it's hydrated, every time it's totally different. How do they seed that randomization hash stuff? It's probably in styled components here.
You're now halfway through the allocated time.
Yeah. We're probably not going to finish this in the allocated time, Noah. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so complicated. We're looking for hash. Okay, utils hash, that's what we're looking for. Oh, here we go. Here's our seed, SC version. Okay, here's what I want. I want to go into utils hash. Let's see if I can get that. Utils hash. There we go. And there's the seed. So we'll come in here, and this is coming out of hash component style. So this is generating our initial hash. So we need to make sure that this return H is the same every time. So it's the first time we hit it. This is 11,75992 at the end. Okay, so this is the same. So that's good. Okay, so then the next thing that it's doing, several instances of you, yeah, something weird with the debugger probably, so I'm not worried about that. Generate component ID. Okay, so this string is, okay, let's stick this right here, just make sure that is the same every time. Okay, 533 SC1. 533 SC1. Okay, so that's good. Our inputs should be the same. Here, let's do this. Edit breakpoint console log H. Okay, and then yeah,
Just 10 minutes to go.
Huh, that's interesting. Why are we not seeing those console logs? They now have a log point thing, so. Okay, H is H. Why are we not getting those logs? Well, that's annoying. All right, fine. We'll look at H. Where's H? Return value. Sure, why is H not a thing? Oh, wait a second. Oh, we're reassigning H. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Why is it not in here? It's unexpected. But anyway, we can just look. Do you see when I zoom? No, you don't. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, we're just gonna look at this and make sure it's the same. So 992, 457, negative 589. Okay, let's make sure 992, 457, negative 589. Okay, cool. And then we get 101 with the 839. Okay. Huh, okay, so the hashing ends up being the same. So that's good. Let's see what that last one was. where that came from. Okay, yeah, so that is coming from our text. So this is, that part's working as expected. Yeah, I'm just not sure why it's doing that. So we've got okay, here we go. When we go to generate name, that's where this is going to get changed. Okay, so let's dive into generate name. And there's our code. So I would expect this to be the same every time also. I don't see anything that would be different in that server render. Okay. Yeah, so that's the same, that's N2. Where's this name variable? Okay, DVV, yeah. So that's the same every time. So when are we getting this messed up? Okay, return value BDVV. Yeah, okay, so that's always the same also. The return value of this function is always the same. Okay. Hold on a second. Oh, we end up in here a couple times. IIY, CIIY, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay, so it's, yeah, this is the same every time. Okay, that is good. So we come out of here. Okay, so we only have one of these. The parent component ID. Yeah, okay, so here we have our component ID. Here we go. Sorry, let me just check something. Oh, yep, my son's home from school. Okay.
5 minutes left.
Yeah, okay, somebody just asked about the, sorry, where is it? Yeah, so there's this live stream chat channel, and somebody asked about the Discord channel for live stream. You can chat in here if you want. It's actually possible that some people are chatting in the, some people are probably chatting in here because this is on my channel. So yeah, I guess it makes more sense to be in the KCD meetup. But this was a while, nobody's chatting in here recently. Yeah, it might make more sense to be in here. I don't know, just chat in the YouTube chat until somebody is mean and we have to turn it off. And why the Babel plugin won't work is because you can't add Babel plugins to Remix because Remix is fast and Babel is not fast.
Are you still on task?
Babel plugins.
Stay focused.
Yeah, sorry Noah. I'm answering YouTube comments. Maybe I'm not on task when I'm doing that. Yeah. Okay.
I sense a disturbance
Cool.
in the force.
Yeah, Noah, I'm back. I'm going to focus. Yeah, okay, cool. So, I'm still not sure what part of this is different every time. These all seem to be the same every time. So where does this class name come from that ends up changing every time I refresh the page. Where's the non-determinism? Okay. Use injected style. What is this component style, I wonder? Well, okay, let's just go right here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay, so that component ID is the same every time. I'm unsure. Why does it change this style name every time? Or this
There are
class name?
now 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, okay, Noah, I don't have 2 minutes on this thing. I've got maybe 20. We'll see. But I will take a break in just 2 minutes, so. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well, let's just keep going, I suppose. Okay, let's, yeah, continue to here. Oh, come on, continue to here. There we go. So here we're gonna take the folded component IDs, that's not a thing. Style component, that's gonna be the same every time. Generated class name is not equal to the style component ID, then we're gonna also have the generated class name, that is correct. And then props class name and adders class name, neither one of those are a thing. We filter out all the falsies, join them, and that is our element to be created, which is a div, and the props for the element, which I don't know why it's not popping up here, but
Your break is coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
okay. So for those of you who have not heard of Centered, you can literally go to centered.app and you'll learn all about who this Noah character is. Noah keeps me on task and makes sure that I take breaks. So that's who Noah is. So go, yeah. I've just
Take a break.
I gotta take a break now.
Focus your eyes on something
Centered
far
app.
away.
That's what's making me take the break right now. Go take a look. They're awesome. Okay, yeah. So I'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll see you very soon. All right, we are back, and I just realized that I forgot to do office hours this morning, so sorry for any of you who look forward to that on Fridays. I don't know what happened. Yeah, just forgot. So, I feel like there was something. Yeah, okay, cool. So, let's figure out what's going on now. Yeah, okay, cool. That makes sense. Is static. Yeah, okay, now we're in React code. Huh. Okay, so at some point the class name gets changed, but I don't know when that is. Because everything looks like yeah, right here is where we do that. So who the heck is changing the class name? Where is that class name coming from? Okay, so on the client it seems to be the same each time. Whoops. I have an idea of what it might be. Yeah, the client initially is the same every time, but then it changes. So does it change twice? So right here, I'm pretty sure that's what we got from the server. Yeah, okay. All right, so, yeah, what my thought is that there's some state going on here that we need to like reset or something. And that might fix it. So, what types? Man. All right. Wait, what? Node module styled. Oh, right, because I am in the wrong node modules thing. Okay, fine. So let's go down to styled components. Holy smokes. There you are. And we're looking for server style sheet. I'm gonna guess that's in, well, who knows where that is. Whoa, dang it. I need that. Okay, let's look at the package.json. Where's the main? Ah, there we go. Styled components CJS. Rats. You know, I know how to minify my code when I send it to the browser. I don't need you minifying it for me to use. That bothers me a lot. But that's interesting that they're using emotion. Yeah, huh, that's fascinating. They're using 3 emotion packages. Cool. Oh man, yeah, there's some state going on somewhere. But it'll be pretty difficult to figure that out what it is. Okay, so server style sheet. Alright, well, let's keep going around in here. Server style sheet. Okay. Styled error 2. Oh, gee. That's interesting. Okay. So there is a get style element. Wonder if we should use get style element instead. And then we would go with the double render solution. And if that will work and we don't have these problems, then I will switch to that. But I still want to just see, I'm just going to test something here really quick. So if we go styles, I wonder if we seal first, if that will make any difference. Here, let's not do that yet. Okay. Okay, so here. Yeah, what is this G266 thing? Data styled. All right. What the heck is that? Content, but I didn't write these styles. What is this? All right, styled components, data styled. All right, Google, maybe you'll find this.
There are now 10 minutes of allocated time remaining.
Huh. I mean, I do have a data styled thing, but it doesn't have a class. And certainly not one of this randomly generated thing. What is that for? Why am I getting this? And when I hydrate, do I have that? Why do I have 2 entries of this? That is styled components. You're weird. Yeah, why? There's some state that isn't getting reset. Here, I bet if I restart the server, this will go down to 1 maybe. Yep. We've got to figure out how to make it not do that state. If I get on the 1, I get what I want. So it should be as simple as, because this is the class name that it's supposed to be. So here, if we go start the server all over again, refresh, no warning. So why do we have that state? I need to be able to clear the state. I would expect that when you create this server style sheet right here, and then you say seal, then it's like that they're isolated. It's within the context of this request. Here's the style sheet. Nothing else matters, right? Like, yeah. So reset server state, and then all of a sudden we don't need all this weird stuff. So we've got to figure out, how do I reset whatever state is being used? Somebody just asked, I'm moving away from React. I'm not moving away from React. I'm using Remix, which uses React. As you can see, styled components, React styled solution. No, not leaving React. Still love React. Okay. Yeah, let's figure out where this G something something. Ooh, I wish there was an easy way to maybe style sheet manager. Maybe there's like a way to flush or to clear or something. Clear tag, is that what that is? Probably not. Don't want to do that. There's probably a better way. Here, actually, no, I probably won't do it. I'm guessing that the G thing is an identifier for the server style sheet. Yeah, I just wish there was an easier way to look at this code. Hit dot in that repo. Yeah, I suppose I could look at it through this way. I guess that is a little bit easier, but still, what I want is I want to see the compiled code. That's what I want. But yeah, thank you, Dennis. This is handy. Just gotta figure out where is that global where is it? Datastyle.g. Alright, let's see, maybe data styled. Alright, let's look for this then. Okay.
Five minutes.
5 minutes? I'm gonna need more than 5 minutes, Noah. Let's go for another 20. This does kind of remind me of how much time I'm taking on a single task. Like, maybe I shouldn't spend so much time on this task, but I'm pretty sure we can get this working. Okay. Let's see, editor, see version. Yeah, see, that doesn't have the G dot nonsense in it, does it? Well, okay, so that's not a prop. It's part of the this instance toString. So it's part of the sheet. Okay, where is your toString method? Huh. Oh, instance. Yeah, where's the instance? Style sheet. Okay. Unable to open that. Okay. Okay, yeah, you can go away now. Oops. Output sheet. No, that's not going to be it. I'm looking for the .g where that gets added, but I'm not gonna find it. Okay, so output sheet. That's in rehydration. Okay. Sure. Let's go into rehydration then. Yeah, here we are. Okay. Yeah, this weird content thing. What the heck is that for? G group. All right, group. That's what we're looking for. Group. Get ID for group. Group ID allocator. All right. Okay. Reverse register. Get Okay, reset group IDs. There we go. Okay, now do I have access to that? Reset group, no, dang it. Okay, let's find reset group IDs. Maybe it's part of something else. No, that's a test for you. How do they do it? Reset group IDs. They pull it straight from the group ID allocator. Okay. So that's not actually exported anywhere outside of the group ID allocator. So it's a private API, is what you're telling me. Dang it. Okay. Okay, coming back here then. I should have kept those files open. Where are you? Sheet. And rehydration. Okay, so set group for ID. That happens when group is not equal to 0. Okay, maybe I can set the group to 0. %marker. Marker regex. What is this marker? Oh. SCAtter .g. Yeah, okay, so that's how we find out what the thing is. Okay, I mean, we, no, that wouldn't work. No. So what well, I guess I don't necessarily want it to be like that. Okay, I don't know why they're doing it this way, but they're doing it that way presumably for a reason. Yeah, I don't know, that's seems weird to me. That, like, I'm just trying to, why do we need groups? What are groups for? Is it maybe because you can have multiple style sheets in an app? If that's the case, then in our situation we don't need multiple style sheets. We just need the one. I just need a way to say, hey, the group is always the same. So here's one thing I was thinking about. We don't even need to, so it's instance. Nope, that is not it. Dang it. Register a group ID to give it an index. Register ID. Okay. But that's a static method, so it won't have anything to do with our instance. Hold on a second. Who's using this? Reset group IDs. Yeah, they only do it for their test, that's why it's not exposed. Yeah, bummer. Okay. What is a group? Why do we care about groups? Clear rules. Okay, so can I call clear rules on this? Why is that not in the types? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's try clear rules and see what happens. We'll do that after this. Yeah, doesn't work. Clear rules is not a function. Is this not a sheet? Hold on. Oh, instance. Oh, wait. Sheet. Server style sheet has an instance of style sheet. Yeah, okay. Or instance. Okay. So we're at G3. Let's just reboot. Okay, it's G1, and now it's G3. So
There are now 10 minutes of allocated time remaining.
man. So clear rules didn't do it. Doesn't break, even though the TypeScript type says you can't do that. Can. Okay, so man, why is this so hard? Interesting. So if I were to comment this out, I bet that this style sheet would just keep growing and growing. Just no, that's interesting. Even, I suppose it's like the same. I don't know. That's weird. I would expect.
Your break is coming up. Begin
way,
to
another
come out
break?
of flow.
Ah, snap. Well, my brain works better when I take these breaks, so I'm going to take this break. But I am really puzzling at this. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta figure out what this group thing is for.
Take a break.
All right, break time.
Take a moment to focus your eyes on the distance
See
away
you
from
in
your
about
screen.
5 minutes. This is my last set before I go to lunch and stuff. So just realized I probably should bump that up. Okay, so this group thing is crimping my style because it messes up the class names for everything. Get group for ID. Clear rules. Tag, clear group. But so, okay. Presumably, every time we call collect styles, we're making a new group. That's my guess. So where's that collect styles thing? That's going to be on the server style sheet. Collect styles. Style sheet manager component. Okay. Style sheet manager. We get our sheet. Sorry, 1 second. Hold on a second. Okay.
5 minutes left.
I'm gonna take the rest of my time here, so we'll say 20 minutes. Yeah, when is it creating a new group? Brian sheet here. For ID, what is this ID thing? We gotta get rid of that global state. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I want them to expose the reset group IDs. Styled components. Feature request is what I want. I did. Now let's make it a feature request. I'm trying to find a good way to server render without needing to use the Babel plugin. I've noticed that in my example, I'm working that the initial, the first server render hydrates without issue, but subsequent server renders have a different group number for the style sheet, and that changes the hash, which results in hydration errors. Here's what I'm doing to get this. Okay. And we can get rid of that. We'll move this down. So that's how I'm doing what I'm doing. So all I would need is for the reset, and actually, you know what? Let's just do this really quick. Reset. Oh, it's not even in here. Huh, now that's interesting. Reset group IDs is what I'm looking for. Yep, okay, so that is not entirely helpful because it's got source maps. I'm sure there's a fancy way to not show source maps. Man, I think there's like a... No, it's C? Nope, that's not it. Man. Okay. Find in folder. We're looking for reset group IDs. Huh. That's weird. Oh, you know what? I bet it's tree shaken out. That's probably what's going on. So yeah, if we were to... Well, dang, that actually makes it harder for me to do what I wanted to do. And... Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, I bet we could find get group, yada yada. Really? What? Yeah, that's super annoying. Don't minify your stuff, please. Don't ship minified stuff. Urgh. Okay, fine. Then we will probably be able to find this. There you are. Yeah, okay, so that's where it is. I'm just kind of curious now. So if that's where we're at, then the next thing after the curly brace is the group ID register. So C dot. Aha, here it is. C equals new map. That's right there. And so that's inside this. Oh, that's for the initialization right there. That's that. Okay. Then we have p function if. Yeah, okay, so reset group IDs totally gets removed. Yeah. So, yeah, that's interesting. I bet I could make it work. Oh well. Anyway, that's where the code should be, but it's gotten taken out. Anyway, coming back. So all I would need is reset group IDs in the group ID allocator to be exported, and then I could do this. Instance, or maybe hold on, how do they do it? Yeah, I guess we would probably do something like, yeah, let's come back here. We'll bring all this stuff in too, just so we can see everything. Or yeah, just reset group IDs.
Just 10 minutes to go.
Would this be possible? Okay. That is all. That's where we're gonna leave off. So while we're waiting for a response on that, we're gonna come back. There was an idea that I'd had. Oh yeah. They actually do expose an element. Yeah, get style element. That gives me a React element. So let's go back all the way back to when we had the styles component. Yeah. Okay. And here, instead of get style tags, get style element. And then we render that the value. Yeah, styles context. React element. I don't like using camel casing in file systems. Casing is sometimes weird, so we'll do that. Okay, and then in here, we'll bring all that stuff back we had before. Get rid of stuff we don't need. And actually, the styles context, export, const use styles. Yep. export styles provider. Actually, we don't need that as a function. It's just that. Okay, cool. So then in here, styles provider is what we need. That's complaining about the value. Why? I don't know. All right, in our case, this is an array of React elements. React node. Actually, I think that'll work. Yep, there we go. Okay, and then styles context, use styles. Okay, cool. And so then we just render the styles as they are. Okay. Cool. So then we get rid of that. Coming back here to our app, we are still getting the same problem as before. If I restart the whole thing, no problem, but every refresh leads to the same, to it changing because the group thing. So yeah, it's no different. So my way is better than what we had before because you don't need the double render. You simply string replace. So we're gonna go back. Aw, man. Well, sure is a good thing I had that. Okay, and then we'll come back here. Can I undo?
5 minutes.
Ah, rats. Yeah, I undid already, so bummer. That's fine. So type of document is undefined. Then we're on the server render. We'll do styles. Otherwise, no. We replace the styles with the style tag. And yeah, and this is the best that we can do now. And then subsequent, you're gonna get that log, which is a big pain in the rear end, but that's the best you can do with CSS and JS right now. So there you go. Okay, cool. So with that, then, yeah, I'm gonna finish this. So that's where we render the app. We replace. Here, actually, you know what? It probably makes more sense to do root first. This is where we render the app. And if we're rendering on the server, we have a placeholder. We have placeholder text of styles. Okay. And then this is where we render the app on the server and replace styles with the styles that styled components collect. I wonder how this looks with emotion. Maybe emotion does things differently and it would work. And yep, that's where we do that. Okay, cool. So then we're gonna go to our styling blog post. Some of them require you to collect styles during rendering and then replace and then insert those styles into the HTML. Okay, there we go. So here's some sample code and there's the example. So you won't need to do this anymore. But first, you'll need to put a placeholder in your root component to control where the styles are inserted. And so that is going to be
2 minutes left.
oh, I can do this. I can do this. We're so close. It's going to be this thing. I don't know why this is indented, but we'll just do the same thing. Hold on. How far? Yeah. Okay. Right, entry server will look much simpler than that. All right, hold on a second. I'm gonna give me 5 more minutes and 5 minutes on before the break, because I'm close. Okay. And lines here gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So to get the style sheet, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I could pull this up in the app, but I'm not going to. 13, 14, 15. 15 and 17. Well, let's just do 15 to 17. That makes more sense. 17, 18, 19. Let's just close that up. 19 and 20. And that's it. Okay. And then finally, access the render. Yeah, and actually there's no more third step. This is easier. Okay. Create an example. Let's say contribute an example. And we'll come up here and get the URL for that. And we're trying to do links at the bottom. Makes translations easier. Styled components example. Okay, cool. Oh great, it formatted. Now my numbers are all off. Dang it. Because we scrunch it a little bit more on the site, so. And I should probably do lines on here as well. Lines 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 21 through 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay, cool. Here we go. I should add a note. Note, due to non-determinism, yeah, you may run into hydration warnings when using styled components. Holy cow.
There are now 2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, okay, fine. Hopefully, this issue will be fixing. Or this, yeah. And we'll just grab a link to that issue. We want to call this styled components issue. Okay. Fix up, or yeah, docs, example, Fix up a bit. Okay,
There is now 1 minute
1
remaining.
minute. Okay, we can do this. We're almost there. Hold on a second. Somebody merge this? Did I merge this? Oh, I did. Oh, yeah, okay. I pushed it. Great. I merged it. Huh. Just converted 2 styled components. Don't do it. No. This is
Your
not
break is
recommended.
coming up. Begin to come out of flow.
I've just updated this example as well as the docs. We've got a better approach, and I'm aware of the issue you're talking about, and hopefully styled components will enable us to fix this soon.
You're now over the scheduled time.
Okay,
Take a break. Look away from your screen.
oh, okay, here we go. I'm not going to take my break. I am going to take a break here in just a sec, but we're going to end the flow session right now. We'll come back and do some more later. I'm going to say that this is done though. So good on us. Let me just read this. Makes sense. I think the fact is that we don't really need to worry or care about the group ID or the about order inconsistencies for the server render because there are no re-renders on the server. So we just want to simulate the same experience on the server as the client has for its initial render, which means the group, which means no existing groups. I think exposing this function is all that's needed. Getting rid of the groups seems more dangerous and would require more time. I think exposing this function would be a great stepping stone and unblock folks who want to do SSR without Babel. Okay, sweet. So it seems like Phil is possibly open to this, and that would be great. It's very responsive, so that was nice. Okay, this is fun. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And I'm gonna go have lunch. And I don't know, let's see. Yeah, I don't think I may live stream this afternoon, so we may see you later. But I just noticed a couple questions and stuff. Let me see. So somebody asked about the playlist. It's royalty-free beats for streaming. So that's neat. Can you explain some about Tailwind, other CSS, or pure CSS? I mean, if you're talking about performance, then CSS and JS is not going to do that for you. I recommend Tailwind. I think it's phenomenal. It's a really great way to build a consistent user experience without performance problems. the CSS that you end up with is very small, very little CSS when you're all said and done with using it. It's awesome. Okay, and yeah, the people asking about centered, again, centered app, that was the voice that you heard reminding me to take breaks and stuff, not be distracted. So anyway, hopefully that is useful and interesting. Let's see. Yeah, okay, so somebody earlier said that the group ID is needed for hot reloading to work. That makes sense. We don't need that for the server render. So I'm fine with the group ID existing as a concept. We don't need it to be consistent for the server render. We just need it for the, like, when it's initialized, boom, now there it is. I don't know. So anyway, I just realized I'm on the dev branch. Is that what I wanted to be on? Oh yeah, he merged it. He wanted that in dev, or that's where it was merged into. Man, I did that. I merged that? I don't remember merging this. I merged it 5 minutes ago. Oh, yeah, whoops. I merged it into dev. Dang it. How did that happen? I don't know how that happened. Anyway, it's in dev. Oh well. That's why the docs haven't been updated yet. Yeah, no big. It's fine. Dang it. So I probably... yeah, I had a bunch of commits in there that we didn't need. Oh well. Alright, anyway, thanks everybody. This was fun. We'll see you all in the future. Bye.